Yeah.
Record. Okay. Did you ladies get a chance to review the videos or the emails that I sent? The
Yeah,
email?
I
I
copy.
email.
I
I didn't review the
I didn't do the
video.
video, but I looked at
The email?
the email.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'm going to
okay,
share
so
the
go back
screen.
and hit that link or whatever. That's an email. I mean a video.
Yeah. All these
Okay.
links right here are the videos from the first time, then the last time, and for this one, I'm going to put this one right here. So this is going to be
Oh,
session
of
number
the
4.
no of our sessions. They're of our sessions.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was at all the sessions, so I guess I didn't really need to look at them.
Well, I mean, sometimes you look at it and you say, oh, I didn't remember that that's what we said, kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
So I just put it there just because.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Can I just start off by saying something?
sure.
Okay. So this is my concern, Marcia. I know you want the event to be at $500 per attendee, right? And you want it to include transportation as well.
Transportation once they get there.
Okay, because I was wondering, that's something I wanted to find out from you.
Yeah, once they get there, they get to whatever the location is, and then they're all
Mhm,
hours once they get there. So from they land at the train station, the bus depot, the
mhm,
airport, we pick them up and
mhm.
then treat them like queens for the weekend,
Oh,
and then we put
okay.
them right back on the plane. So they have to get there. There has to be some skin in the game, girl.
Oh, okay. Because a friend of mine, she's doing something similar to this. She is charging the group $400, and she's invited 18 women to come to a house in Florida for 3 days.
To do what?
Um, it's a woman. It's a women, all women soiree type of thing. She wants us to look deep within ourselves. It's kind of more like a spiritual type of thing. I went with
Okay.
her to Peru to do the
Mhm.
ayahuasca
Mhm.
thing.
Mhm.
So it's kind of more in that type of theme that we're going to
Okay.
be doing. Yeah.
Okay.
But all right. So
Ours is more of the levity.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, yeah.
Even though there will be some spiritual aspects, and
Mhm.
some takeaways on a
Mhm.
spiritual plane, it's going to be more levity because enjoyment and fun is what, well, that's me. Fun, fun,
Mhm.
fun. And I've been privy to more women lately that
Mhm.
even though they've gone through trauma and all that, the joy from their eye is just missing. When you smile, you're
Mhm.
supposed to have that twinkle all over. Some people
Mhm.
just smile from right here and they don't
Yeah.
smile from right there. So
Mhm.
that's what I'm in that's what Swell is about, to bring that
Mhm.
joy back, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm. All
So,
right.
and
So.
just teaching them a different perspective about everything, about places to go,
Mhm.
about sex, about conversations to have about sex, about how you trust women, how women can come together in a positive plane, as opposed to, oh girl, look what she got on. Where she, instead of that
Mhm.
cattiness. Yeah,
Mhm.
we don't play that shit here. Mm-mm.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
that's the realization, and that's what this whole play date is all about. And when we come together, it doesn't have to be something that's extraordinarily expensive, and that's the
Mhm.
reason for the 500. They know that
Mhm.
they pay that 500, and everything else is like, oh my god, I did this, I did that, I learned this, I learned that, all
Mhm.
in a weekend.
Mhm.
So that's the intention.
And also too, just to kind of give you a heads up, this friend of mine, she's invited. It's going to be eight. She wants it to be 18 people, and it's a 5-bedroom house.
Ooh.
So I'm like to myself, that's a lot of people. you
Ooh.
know?
3 per room.
Yeah. Well, I think too, people are probably going to be using like sofa
Living room.
beds and stuff like that.
Mhm.
You know, you might even be sleeping on the floor. She even mentioned if if you're comfortable on the floor. So
Well, we don't want to do that.
right. But you see, we've been in this group with this person. I've been with her for over 10 years. So I've known her for a long time.
Mhm.
So we have that comfort
Comfort.
with her to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's someone just out of the woodwork. So I wouldn't definitely want to do that with somebody else. But with her,
But
you trust.
even with our group, and I understand what you're saying, there's a
Mhm.
familiarity that's built
Mhm.
in
Mhm.
because of the tenure of
Mhm.
knowing this person, and you want to say, well, yeah, you're a family, you just bounce anywhere.
Mhm.
I get that, but the intention is to let these women know that, hey, you are goddesses,
Mhm.
so give them that treatment, that
Mhm.
customized VIP treatment, and it doesn't have to be excuse me, a lot of money that it costs. So
Mhm.
I get what you're saying, and I appreciate that. And yeah, it's going to be family here too, but I still want them to get that royal treatment.
Right. Right. Right.
Yeah. I want them to say, "Oh my God, look at this!" Oh, not, "Oh
Mhm.
shit, I'm sleeping on the floor. Move over, girl."
I hear you. I hear you.
Star, you okay? Star, you okay?
Who you talking to?
Your
Uh-huh.
name
Yeah.
Star?
Yeah. I'm here.
Okay, you were doing this.
Can you hear me? What was I doing?
No, you were doing this, so I didn't know if you were feeling okay or what.
Oh no, I was picking some little lint balls off my off my pants.
Oh, okay.
Did you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, we can
No,
hear
I
you.
was just waiting for a break so I could ask a question or two.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. Go ahead.
Okay. So Lisa, are you done?
yes, I am.
Okay, good. So my question was about how what's going to happen with food and eating and feeding people for my thing for New Orleans.
That's up to you. Okay, so let me go back. The bare bones of doing this is to manifest the 4 play dates. That's part of the plan, right? Part of the business plan.
Right.
I incorporated you guys to co-create with me because A, your interest in travel, B, you wanted to develop your business in travel, and C, you had some past experience in travel. So I said, okay, pick a month, and this is basically what we're looking for that month, and you go at it. So it's up to you. Everything from
Okay.
the land, from the plane, boat, ship, whatever, wherever they come to the location. So you choose a location, and that's why we're here to discuss these things. You choose a location, and then falling within that $300 limit, the activity, the lodging, the food, everything. See,
Okay.
according to the email, star July, theme is oral sex. So at least you have some parameter of, okay, what to include. The activity and the location. I just suggested Essence Fest because a lot of people are looking for Essence Fest. We're not married to that. We are not married to that. I
Okay.
suggested that as a location, but excuse me, if you can find other locations that are warm, that does not stretch beyond the $300 per head budget, then fine. They're going to eat, they're going to have an activity. It's Friday, Saturday, and they leave on Sunday.
Okay.
So your July is for you to plan and for us to discuss here. We all vibe off each other taking suggestions.
Okay.
Are you following so far?
I'm following. So we're not wedded to New Orleans.
No, we're not wedded to New Orleans. New Orleans was
Okay.
just a suggestion to give you like a heads up. I mean, if you found
Okay.
somewhere better, then that's fine.
Well, I explored some Airbnb locations in New Orleans, and I came up with about two of them. One, I don't know what the cost would be, so I'd have to break down about how much of the $300 per person would go into the lodging, because one was like $1,100 a day, and it slept, I think, well, it had 12 beds. Um, and what I liked about it, it was a mansion. What I liked about it was there was lots of common area space, for being able to conduct workshops, and a lot of areas for eating. So it was like several tables and all that kind of stuff. Um, and I was going to write down how you can get to it so that you could put up on your screen to look at the accommodation.
Hmm.
But it was under Airbnb New Orleans on Google. I don't know. I'd have to come out of here and look and see what it was and then come back in. So I could do that while you all are talking about something else.
No,
But
I'm looking right here.
okay,
Can you
great.
see my screen? Airbnb. Is it this one? Airbnb
All
in
I
New
s-
Orleans?
all I see is swells now. Yeah, all I'm
Okay.
seeing right now is the notes that you had. Okay, let's see.
This
Yes.
one?
Yeah, the top one. Yep, that's it.
Okay.
And I had put down for 16 women, and out of all of them, because I was both looking at the sleeping areas, it was like I said, $1,100 a day.
1,100 a day.
Yeah, the ones that were like $600, they were like four bedrooms. I mean, people would be sleeping with each other. I don't know what the comfort level for people doing that maybe
Mhm.
know each other.
Hmm.
Um, I was just kind of trying to consider all of that as well. So I put in the date.
What date
Um,
did you put?
I put the 5th through the 9th, just to throw it out there. And it was within walking distance of oh yeah, that's it. Okay, so
Which one?
it
This
was
one?
it, it was a mansion. Let's go down to mansion 1. See if you can see mansion 1. Oh, here it is right there. Wait, no, keep right here, the one that says new.
This one?
Yes, that one there.
1154. Okay.
Yes.
Mansion with pool, minutes to attraction, 16 guests, 5 bedrooms, 11 beds, 4
Yes.
baths,
Yes.
6,000 square foot mansion with pool. So for
Yeah.
4 nights, it will be 4,264. But that's because we're going from the 5th through the 9th.
Right.
Right. So, I
If
mean,
if you want to put the real dates in, I guess that would make a big difference too. So it's only 3 nights. So,
2
but
nights.
scroll through the pictures. They should have like a little arrow that shows you the space.
Okay. So that's the pool.
Uh-huh.
Hmm. So that's why you asked me about food?
Yes.
Yeah, because the Airbnb is just the lodging aspect.
Right. You see that sunken tub over there? Oh yeah, I have my thing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, this was like to me a place where people could spread out, not
Mm-hmm.
be on top of each other, and be
Mm-hmm.
in in some luxury as well. Um, there was another one. Um, hmm, I think it was like $900 a day. But and I think that one had like bunk bed.
Bunk beds.
Yeah.
Hmm. So go back out into.
Yeah, you can go back out. And this says here like it's minutes away from the attraction. So maybe we wouldn't even have to have transportation. Well, it all depends upon how how far minutes away from attractions is and what attractions they're talking about. But I don't really know New Orleans that well to know the lay of the land. But where would the do you know where the Essence
At
Festival
the
would?
conference, it's at the conference center. The conference center is, I think it's across the water.
Oh, okay.
Because I know in driving, when I went, I didn't stay where the conference was. I stayed a little bit outside, and we rented a car and we would drive. It was about 20 minutes, and we got free parking, and we worked out some free parking with one of the hotels. And yeah, so it was about 20 minutes drive, and it was a long bridge that you had to cross. So
Okay.
maybe that's the minutes away that they're talking about.
Okay. So Lisa, what do you think about something like this or a little less than, or what do you think about the space, both of you, as far as
I'm
conduct
actually, I kind of lost you. I didn't find the location you were looking at.
It was on the screen.
was on the screen?
Okay,
You,
okay, yeah, that's it.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I found that one then.
Okay.
Okay. The mansion with pools.
Minutes to attractions, right?
Yes, and it has I think 4 bedrooms. I mean 4 bathrooms. Many of the other ones only had 2 bathrooms, which that would be wow, for all those women that would might be an issue.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well, just note that there's a cleaning fee as well.
Yeah.
oh,
350.
I have 464. Well, anyway, I guess it depends on how many people you put in. But there
Right.
is
right.
a cleaning fee,
Okay.
so we'll have to incorporate that in the fee.
Okay. So just as a initial uh
Mhm.
throwing it out there, we can talk about it and see, no, this is, definitely too much. No, whatever. I just was
Mhm.
and making decisions on my own
Mhm.
based on what the space looked like and
Mhm.
what all it had as far as sleeping arrangements and also common area that
Mhm.
relax, chill, move around. Many
Mm-hmm.
of the others were very, very tight. A lot of them were just kind of looked like kind of dark and, maybe a place for you to sit down for a minute, but not to be there for as long as we did.
Well, here's a palace. Hacienda Maison, a hedonist palace.
Okay, but look at the
I don't know. I know. I see the price. I see the price. I'm like, oh, okay. Wow. Extravagant.
yes, but New
16
Orleans
gets
style.
6 bedrooms, 8 beds, 4.5 baths. 16 gets 6 bedrooms. So this has more bedrooms. Security deposit 500. Cleaning fee 150. Weekend price 2,500 per night.
Whoa,
Mm.
whoa. It's
Yes.
moving, keep it moving.
25, but just look at the space. Look
I
at it.
know.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Opulence.
Yes,
If you
ma'am.
wanted to be treated or feel like queens, although this is a little baroque for me, it's a little heavy.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Has that masculine feel, right?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yes. Whereas the other one kind of had more of a feminine feel to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was open and airy. And upstairs, you could look down and see what was going on downstairs. Lots
Mm-hmm.
of light with the windows. I mean, I
Mm-hmm.
just fell in love with that one. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
so to work it out with the numbers, um,
Woo!
I like you see all the
Yes.
chain. You see all the chains and stuff in there.
This is the playroom. This is the swing. Girl, this is a
Mm-hmm.
sex
wow,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
bondage.
wow.
Yeah. Ow.
Oh, that's cute.
Ow. And here's the pool. Wow, that's nice.
Uh-huh.
Like you say, opulence, but yeah, it is a little bit heavy. It
It
really
is.
Mm-hmm.
is.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there are other dormitory style, Lafayette Bayou Vacation. Oh, here's one. Oh, that's the one that you had. Maison with a pool. Frenchman's Party Pad. Oh. Did you
Check
see
that
this
out.
one?
I saw all of them. I mean, there was one that was on the bayou, but I don't know how far the bayou is. The inside looked amazing, and it was right on the water. But on the
Mm-hmm.
outside, it looked like it might be right next to where they harvest fish or something. I don't know about that. But the outside, like on the patio and all of that, that looked wonderful. But I wasn't just sure what was going on with the boats and the cranes and all of that. But it's on this one here.
I'm looking at the additional prices.
Yeah, see,
750 per night.
what? Weekend price?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
750 per night. $500 deposit, $100 cleaning fee.
okay. But that's
Yes.
better than 1,000 something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't say no. So, oh, mm-mm, mm-mm. This is really
Yeah,
bachelor pad for guys. Mm-mm.
yeah, yeah. That's not
Boy,
what we want.
bye. It really is Frenchman's party pad. Yep, I guess so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
really is. Okay. So, I mean, that's fine.
Did you
Um,
see the Karen the Cadolet Street luxury penthouse?
the who? Is it on this, the Airbnb thing?
Yeah, yeah. It's on page 2, I think. It's the Carondelet Street luxury
Go,
penthouse.
go all the way down, and you can go to page 2. Go all the way down
I'm on
because you're
page
on
two.
page. Oh, you're on page 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I guess it comes up differently then.
I see condo.
Try page 3.
I only have 2 pages.
2
Or only
pages.
have 2 pages? Okay.
Was it on 1?
Yeah, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Here's another something I wanted to throw at you as well, Marcia. Someone was I was chatting with someone and they were telling me that sometimes when you're getting your groups together, it's also good advice to ask your group, do a survey to find out what do they want to do
Mm-hmm.
and kind of work around that as well too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, because sometimes, we could be thinking to ourselves, this looks amazing or whatever, and then someone else's opinion could be different.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
You're right. You're right. Survey always helps with any business. No matter
Exactly.
what you're doing. Ask
Mhm.
them what they want, you know? Yeah,
Mhm.
I agree. I agree.
So I was thinking maybe we could do, like, when we do the launch, you know, we could have some ideas as to the type of events we are anticipating to offer, but then at the same time, ask the group
What they want.
what they want as well.
Yeah.
So we can incorporate for future events, or actually take in consideration and implement those, you know, requests.
So speaking about the launch, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
just going to segue here for a little bit, Star, and I know we're not
Okay.
finished with New Orleans,
Okay.
but since the launch was in April, I found this place, and let me see, I wrote down the addresses for them. So this place said, can you see this screen where it
Yeah.
has, where I
Yeah.
highlighted? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it says Finger Lakes, and it's $149 per person. And what attracted me to it was that it was the place, the lodging, and you get these amenities that included like spa and cooking. But the more I'm looking at it, it's like, where the hell is it? Not spa and cooking, winery. Visit the winery and cooking. So it says, discover what makes Corning and the Southern Finger Lakes the perfect getaway for women only weekend. Taste the award-winning wines of Finger Lakes. Learn to cook using locally grown food from county farms, and
Mm-hmm.
discover the beauty of Glass Corning Museum. So I thought that that was something different, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as exciting, but it's something that it's about cooking. So I
Mm-hmm.
wanted the cooking and I wanted the winery
Right.
involved, and the price was right, $149.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And it says your Finger Lakes outdoor package itinerary includes your very own New York State Parks Empire Pass, which provides you unlimited entry to any New York State farm for an entire year. So that
Mm.
might be some nice giveaway for everybody. You know, after
Right.
they leave, they can come and visit if they want.
Mm-hmm.
It involves a full day kayak rental, so we can kayak on the water. You know, we can make a picnic event of it.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
An in-harvest cooler filled with your selection of delicious and energy-packed treats to enjoy during your hikes in the Finger Lakes.
Mm-hmm.
One of our stainless steel signature insulated water bottles. So all these amenities they give you, and I
Mm-hmm.
thought that that was fabulous. So
Per
yeah,
person.
yeah,
Oh wow, that's awesome.
yeah. So,
Yeah,
you
That's
that
know, just to kick off the event, to kind of bring it to the forefront, and then we could say, well, we're incorporating other events, you know, these, and have a checklist of some of
mm-hmm.
the things that we're going to do, and say, oh, you know, I want to do that. Oh, I want to do that. Oh, I don't want to do that. You know, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Right,
not
right,
everything is for everybody.
right. Mm-hmm.
I like it. So where is Finger Lakes?
New York, upstate New York, Finger Lakes,
Mm-hmm.
New York. It's
Okay.
upstate New York. And April, I figure, excuse me, it's not that hot, it's not that cold, you know? So it's so. Even though I would rather be on a beach somewhere, but
Mm-hmm.
just as a kickoff, you know, you start small. Next April, we're going to our retreat. So that's the comparative mark there. You start low key and then you just escalate up, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
April, we started here. Then May, oh my God, look what we're doing in May. Oh my God, look what we're doing in July. Oh my God, look what we're doing in September. Oh my God. And, you know, that kind
Mm-hmm.
of thing, the climax.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So about the cooking, do they provide the food, or is the food place just available and we purchase the food?
I don't know. I did not call them to get the details. I just wanted to bring it up and see how you guys felt about it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I like it.
And this is the website for, I think, no, this is Finger Lakes Outdoor Package. So they have a couple of them. They have the Black Sheep, the one where it gives you the full pass, your
Mm-hmm.
very own Black Sheep Guild card. It's this one. So when I visited the website, this is the Black Sheep Inn and Spa. Finger Lakes Farm to Table Bed and Breakfast. A comment, let's see, package and specials. So they have all year fun. Your choice of 2 of the following: a 90-minute pottery session, a 90-minute flavor studio, excuse me, a 90-minute flavor studio to create handmade beaded jewelry, a glass blowing experience. Oh, complimentary mapping for your adventure, 2-day admission ticket to Corning Museum, Black Guild card, which offers special perks, and added bonus handmade fire arts. Okay, whatever that is. So here is the Finger Lakes Beer Trail package. So they have all these packages. Package pricing is $95 per person. So I don't think that includes any accommodations.
Mm-hmm.
You'll try to get a regional. It's just beer tasting. But I mean, if it's $149, am I looking at the wait, hold on. So this one is Corning. Okay, that's what it is. It's 2 different. I got them confused. My bad. My bad. Oh no, I didn't get them confused. It was right. So this is the Corning. Where to stay, what to do, visit the website. Okay. Yeah, girl, bye. So it is the same one. They have the Finger Lakes Wellness Package. So the Wellness Package is a getaway designed to rejuvenate the mind, body, soul. It includes 60-minute Swedish spa, signature spa products to take home to extend your well-being, indulgent source Finger Lakes farm to table breakfast. So it includes breakfast, your very own card for perks, complimentary mapping and tasting opportunities for your adventure, and taxes and blah, blah, blah. So schedule an art. So it gives, and this one is $169 per person. So it only gives you the breakfast, it seems. To enjoy organic farm to table breakfast, reserve your room, and you get that itinerary when booking. Too much to see and to do. So yeah, I'd have to go through all of them, but see, the price is pretty reasonable. $149 per person for this one. Romantic Finger Lakes Retreat. Then you have Kuka Lake Wine Trail event. That one is, oh, package pricing, $59 per person. How you gonna beat that? Can't beat that with a bat. And then you have the girlfriend getaway. So I think this is the one that brought me here. You got the massage, you got the boutique wineries for a wine and handcrafted chocolate pairing. So chocolate and wine, I'm all about that. Then you have the card that gives you the perks. Then you may choose an afternoon of local shopping, whether it's handmade pottery, whatever, or enjoy tastings of some of New York's breweries. So you can either go shopping or drink some beer. Then you have the complimentary mapping, and sales tax and gratuities are applicable, so that's an additional, and a special package bonus of a handmade gift from the inn. So all of that is included. And then you have the optional enhancements, which are the excursions and the jewelry making class. But for $135 per person, I don't think that that's bad at all, you know? Then they have the museum pass package. So they have quite a few things to do, and all of them are less than $200. So that's what I was looking at, and it wasn't like you were gonna sit there and just get bored, you know. You're muted, Star. Okay, I unmuted you.
Okay, you hear me now?
Yeah,
You hear me
I
now?
hear you now. Mhm.
So is that price for the whole time or per day?
Like I said, I did not call them to inquire.
Oh, okay.
So all I'm looking at is package pricing, 149 per person.
Okay.
Is separate from accommodations and includes all taxes and gratuities.
It's
So I
separate from
guess accommodations. Oh, I just saw that.
Oh, okay.
So it's just for
Okie
the
dokie.
package. It's just for the package. Okay, so let's see
Okay.
accommodations. Accommodations,
Yeah.
169 per night. And we're going there Friday night, Saturday night, 2 nights. Mm. 209 per night. Okay. They just busted my bubble now. But yeah. Okay. So that's the Black Sheep Inn. Concierge spa. Yeah, I didn't call them to find out anything. I just got attracted to what they had to offer. And I said, wow, that's awesome. Package pricing includes, and I did not read the rest of it, is separate from, and package requires minimum of 2 people for an Empire Pass. Okay. So at least 2 people have to book the thing. But yeah. From one of 5 guest rooms featuring lush towels and comfy monogram robes. Oh, so you can take a robe. Okay. But I think that this
They
is
can
just,
take a robe.
yeah, featuring
Oh.
lush
Oh.
towels and comfy monogram robes. But I think that these as retail prices, I guess it can be negotiated once you're bringing more than 2, if it's more than 2 people. I'm assuming. I'm just saying. If you can
That's
get,
usually the case.
yeah. So even though it may say 209 per night, let's see the Curtis room. What does that look like? The Curtis room. Oh, you get concierge service. Enhance your stay with these additional options. What does that mean? Additional. Note, a 2-night minimum is required when reserving your room. Okay. The blue walls. I don't like it. Looks too redneck. Sorry.
You're funny.
The wood room. Let's look at the wood room. So the wood room seems to have a Okay, let's look at the Pleasant Valley room. Do they all seem a little masculine to you?
Yeah, there's no flavor
Yeah.
to them.
Yeah. Very heavy.
Taylor Suite. Okay. But the colors are so bleak.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Heavy.
Yeah. And this one is 309. Yeah, so yeah, that was just a fluke. But something along those lines where cooking and wine and all that, start kind of low key. I love the amenities that it has to offer. This whole activity, your Finger Lakes outdoors package, I love that package because it offers such a
Right.
versatility and such a a variance and, you know, variety of things that you can do. So, and what
Marcia,
they do.
I knew you went to Martha's Vineyard already. Have you ever considered Martha's Vineyard?
I have. I know that Martha's Vineyards is pretty pricey. But yeah, if you can get a discount there, hell yeah, girl. Why
I've
not?
never been, so
It's
I'd love to
beautiful.
go.
It's beautiful there.
It is.
It's
It
really
really is.
beautiful.
It really is.
I was looking at Martha's Vineyard, and also I know a lot of people like going to the Hamptons,
But the
especially if
Hamptons
you.
so far to get to.
It is. It is. That's the only hiccup with it. They have
Mm-hmm.
the Hampton Jintney. You know, that's the bus.
Mm-hmm.
You see them in the summer. When I used to work in the city, I used to see them on 42nd Street. People are line. You should see the
Really?
line going around the corner waiting for this bus.
Wow.
And it was on the weekend, so every Friday you'll see people line up going away for the Hamptons.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, in the Hamptons you can rent a mansion over there, but
Yeah.
that we think Louisiana was pricey.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Wow. Yeah, the Hamptons, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's not crazy pricey. It's like you can get 500 a night. But again, you know, if you get
We're sleeping on top of each other.
no, if you get enough people interested in going,
Uh-huh.
you know, definitely negotiations, you know, with somebody that owns a house out there. It has to do a lot of planning, of course, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying it's possible. It could happen, you know, because I know a lot of people just love going to the Hamptons.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just
Even
for
just to
the
say, oh, I went to the
experience.
Hamptons. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
I remember when I got invited to go to the Hamptons, I just couldn't wait to run to work and tell everybody, oh, I went to the Hamptons. Oh my God, look at my photos. You know, and they were like,
Yeah.
oh, Lisa, we're just hating on you right now. So, and, you know, I just kind of know the experience people like
Mm-hmm.
and what gets them excited. So those are kind of the
Yeah.
things that I'm looking at.
And even though Martha's Vineyard might be a little pricey, I've been to Cape Cod, I've been to Martha's, I've never been to Nantucket. So Nantucket is one of the islands that's also over there in the Cape Cod area. So I know Boston, that Massachusetts area is always freaking cold. So I like to go like when it's summertime, so you know it's not that freezing.
Right, like
But,
June. June is like the best time to go.
But yeah, Nantucket Island would be another place to look at. But for April, I really want it to be even keel. I don't know if down south.
I think you're gonna have to go down south because in April, on the east side, it's cold. You know, it's cold. Unless you're pushing it for May. May you more have a better chance.
Well, May, Zakiyyah is doing May.
Right.
Yeah. We're doing April.
So you're gonna have to do something south for April.
Okay. Okay.
Well, where would you suggest, Lisa?
For April?
Based on yeah.
The place that I would suggest is Sanderling.
You like that place, yeah.
I like that place, but it's just so hard to get to.
Yes, because I remember you asked me look into how to get to flying there, and it was tough to get there.
It was.
Where's that place? Sanderling?
North Carolina. It's on the outer borough.
Oh.
Yeah. It's really, really pretty. Really, really pretty. I really, really enjoy the place, and I really like the food and, you know, the amenities that are there. But it's just so tedious to get to. And that's the only drawback that I have with that spot. And then you can say, well, okay, well, you get to Virginia, because I think the main hub for everyone coming in is Virginia. So you get to Virginia, then let's rent something to pick them up and bring them to the spot. That man wanted an arm, a leg, and a piece of ass just to transport you in. And I thought that that was a little unfair. So that is the other thing that kind of shied me away from that, you know? And I don't know if we could rent like a big bus, van, but it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
Right. For April, right? I also look at a lot of the food shows, and I know like locations like Atlanta have some of the best food that you can go sampling. Would you be like looking to do something where we could organize a trip? Let's say we go to Atlanta and we just kind of do like a taste tour of Atlanta.
Sure. A
That
taste
works
tour.
for me since I'm in Atlanta. I'm already loving it.
I didn't even know Star you in Atlanta. Oh my God.
Yeah, girl, that's all right, child. Wink, wink, wink.
So,
Yes,
Star,
I'm
do
in
you know if
Atlanta.
they have any wineries? I'm pretty sure they have wineries in Atlanta. I
They
think
have
that I
wineries
would love
outside
to,
of Atlanta, I'm sure. I can
yeah,
check it out. I can check it out.
Because
that's
I
something I
know,
want to incorporate as
yeah,
well.
because I know a lot of people, again, Atlanta is like a big a big hopscotch thing. A lot of people like to, jump to Atlanta.
Uh,
But we're not trying to do what everybody
I
wants
know,
to
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
we have all different tastes, but I'm just saying, certain tastes just like this, so that's why we do the little survey thing to mix
Mm-hmm.
it up, mix it up.
Mm-hmm.
I've gone to a couple of retreats in the Blue Ridge Mountains outside of Atlanta. I think like about an hour or so away, and in this really, really huge house that slept like about 20 people. Um, I can find. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But I can definitely look to find out about wineries outside of Atlanta or in Atlanta, and this would be in April. Kind
Can
of
you
get a.
see can you see the screen?
I
Yeah.
can't.
Okay, so this place, I've been dying to go to this place, and it was one of the spots that I wanted to go check out when I met upon the Sanderling. So this place offers so many. Okay, so look at this: 3-night mind and body, 2-night wellness getaway,
Wow.
$100 spa credit, all meals, 2 yoga classes. Right?
I like meals.
I love it already, right?
I love, yeah,
And
yeah.
the opportunities to explore. So this is in Georgia. It's Dahlonega Spa Resort. You get the 60-minute spa treatment. You get the guided yoga. You get, oh, shit, that was it. So let's look at the room accommodations. Rates are per person, single occupancy, all meals, including dinner the day you arrive and breakfast the day you depart.
How do you
$100,
how do you spell it?
DAHLONEGA, DahlonegASpaResort.com. And you get 2 yoga classes. So that was the first place that I wanted to have the retreat, because I said, oh my God, they offer all of this stuff, and you don't usually find that for a lot of places. Let's see, retreat calendar, host a retreat. Oh, here it go, host a retreat. So you host a retreat. It's a popular choice for yoga, corporate, long-range planning sessions. Groups usually hold workshops inside the yoga meeting hall and breakout sessions. It will be a pleasure to provide, and they give a number. So it keeps leading me back to this spot for whatever reason. I guess I really have to go and check it out. But I was going to go check it out by myself. I don't know if I shared the story with you. And it was around the time that was going to be my birthday to me.
Oh.
And it was around the time for the elections. And I just thought Hillary was going to win. I'm like, yeah, Hillary going to win. And then when Trump won, my daughter said to me, Ma, I really don't want you to go to no hickory town in Georgia when this redneck is in power, because you never know, you know. And she kind of like, okay, well, maybe by myself. Okay, you know, for my first by myself trip, I was like, I don't know, maybe I should rethink it. So, so that's the reason why I haven't been there. But see, they have wineries also, and that's kind of like up my alley. So mountain vineyards and grapes. So all of these are things that could be done while there. Look at the shopping, the downtown shopping. Look at the falls,
Hiking,
and the hiking. And it's in Georgia, so it's not that far for those people who are already down south. And it's down south, so it's kind of warmer. And you got biking.
Yes, it's warmer.
Yeah. So yeah, and then the paddleboard yoga, that's something I definitely want to try.
I think that's definitely a sale right there. I pretty much love that.
Okay.
I'm loving it already. I love it.
Okay. So it's Dalo
And not
Nega.
just because it's in Georgia, but because they've got so much to do.
Yeah.
And the scenery is so beautiful.
Okay. So we're sold on that. So that's where we're going. Dalanega Spa Resort. Okay. So I'm glad that you guys.
For the launch, right? This is for the launch?
Yeah, this is for the launch. This is for April. Rooms, cabins. I didn't see what the rates. So I'll call them and find out what their specials, how much it is, you know, because they offer all. Oh, let's see. Book now. Let's see what they ask for. Oh, looky. Cabin with 2 queens, cabin with 1 king, main 1 queen. So cabin with 2 queen beds, 420 square, maximum 4 adults. Smoking allowed? No. Thank you.
Yeah, good.
Let's see what it looks like. Oh, real woodsy.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go glamping. We're gonna go glamping.
Well, you know I did my glamping already this year.
Walking in the labyrinth.
Yeah. So could be having several cabins, correct?
Yeah.
So let's see, November, December, and I think they have different specials for different seasons. So April, I don't know, let's do April 20th. Next, select the checkout 22nd. Okay. What's the rate options? 2-night wellness, 3-night. So Friday night, Saturday night, 2-night. Okay. Apply. I don't know how to get that. Okay, so I'll call and find out, and I'll just include it on the new communication that I send out to you guys. So we're sold on this, right, Dalanega?
Yeah.
Right. And ask them, is transportation up to us to get in there?
Yeah, transportation is up to us. And it was the guy that I spoke to. I tell you, I went through a whole gamut with this. So the guy that I spoke to, it was a lady, actually, a Chinese lady. She was charging $35 per person for transportation, 35 one way and 35 the other way. So $70. I think that's pretty reasonable, and it's about an hour and a half.
That sounds
an hour and a half. Yeah.
From the airport.
Yeah. And the airport is pretty easy to get to, right? Atlanta International.
Yeah, they got all kind of highways going past the airport.
Yeah. And even if you drive, let's say you drive.
Yeah.
If you're just gonna drive, it's gonna be an hour and a half, so it shouldn't be that bad. Yeah.
Right.
So it's pretty amenable, pretty easy to get to, and you know, I just didn't want to go when it's cold because I'm like, I don't want to go when it's cold.
No,
I don't want no goddamn mountains. I want the water. But considering what it has to offer, and it has the river, so
yeah,
okay,
yes.
yeah, all right.
And I could
And it's so
also, and I
peaceful.
could, mhm.
I'm sorry, Lisa, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, I could also check out Delta Vacations because they also like to give groups that are
Mm-hmm.
traveling with Delta a discount.
Yeah. Okay.
And you don't have to be traveling at the same time. It doesn't matter as long as they're with you within that same group name tour.
Mm-hmm.
They will all like book you all together to try to give you that one price break.
Okay. I like that.
You know,
Yes. I love
yeah.
that a lot.
And because they know that's Delta Hub, Atlanta.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
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 Yeah.
right,
yeah.
right. Oh, I like, and because it's in the mountains, you got that negative ion that just has everybody so relaxed,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
so peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a labyrinth too, Lisa. This
Oh,
walking
excellent.
meditation tool allows you the opportunity to quiet the mind. Yep. Yep.
That's beautiful.
Yay!
Uh,
Yay! Dalamega, here we come. Woo, 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 woo.
all
Yay!
right,
So one down, three to go.
all right. Sounds
All
amazing.
right, so we passed our time already. We almost
Yes.
so
Yes, it's 11:35. So
yes.
let me know, guys. I mean, I'm going to put the details in this. See,
Yeah.
I included
Mm-hmm.
your contact information here, so feel free
Yes,
to
yes, I saw
connect.
that. Yeah.
And so this one is going to be out, the
Mm-hmm.
upstate New York. It
Mm-hmm.
was a thought, but led us to Dalanega. So I'll put the information for Dalanega here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then what I would love for you guys to do is to put what you have decided upon. So, Star, now that you know that we're not married to New Orleans, and now you kind of see the outcome of what we're looking for, maybe you
Yes.
could kind of stretch to other regions if possible,
Okay.
but still
Okay.
maintain that 300, you know, because
Price range.
the 300 price range. And remember that what we're trying to incorporate is the topic of the month. So oral sex, something that kind of influences, whether it's gum or oral hygiene or
Mm-hmm.
what you eat, what you ingest, so that could be the cooking thing, So
I,
anything that kind of
I thought about
influences things to do with oral sex. And with me,
that.
it's libido. So it's all about the energy. You have to relax, meditate, and, get your energies up, start to talk to you, treat you with what am I talking about? Boom! Libido. Get your
Mm-hmm.
energies up.
Oh,
Oh my God. I have so much shit running on in my head right now. So yeah,
oh,
it's about your libido, and it's about eating the proper nutrition and getting the proper rest and the proper
Mm-hmm.
exercise to get your energy flowing. And this incorporates just everything, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And I wanted to get the wine in there because the wine kind of like a stimulant, but it's also a food,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
and it relaxes people. It relaxes them,
Hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
so
Mm-hmm.
that they can be more open. What I also thought about was incorporating flower essences that promote releasing your inhibitions,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and
Like
for also
aphrodisiacs.
um, well, yeah, it could be like an aphrodisiac, but what it does is there's a lot of women have built up trauma that they're
Hmm.
really not always conscious of
Hmm.
from prior sexual abuse or how should I say, when people have molested them or whatever, that's keeping them from being free flowing sexually. And so the flower essences help to break down all of those barriers so that they can um, be more explorative, or
Mhm.
or just their minds are elevated to the point of where they're wanting to know more, experience more.
Mhm.
So I was thinking about having everyone to have a little bottle of that they could start using from that point on.
Okay.
So, as I'm a flower essence practitioner, and so anyway, I know it's past our time. I'll just talk about that next
Or
Okay.
just no, or include it in your section. So everybody has their own little section so
Mhm.
that we don't,
Mhm.
waste time in looking for this and looking for that. Just embellish your section as
Mhm.
time.
to
Okay.
what you're doing and what your thoughts are and what the activities. So, and if you
Right.
have links to it, then include that as well. If you have prices to it, then include that as well. And then
Okay.
we can just say, okay, this is what we're doing for this is what we're doing for that, boom, 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 and get things rolling, because I really want to get this nailed down before October so we can start at least marketing. I'm glad that
Mhm.
we have
Okay.
the Dalanega,
Mhm.
so I can actually include that on the site or something,
Mhm.
and iron out prices and get back to you guys, because I know what we're working around, and I really don't
Mhm.
want to overstep that $300 limit, because that's how we're
Mhm.
going
Right.
to pitch it.
Mhm.
Okay.
500 takes care of everything. You just have to get there.
Mhm.
And we
Right.
can give them suggestions. Like Lisa
Mhm.
says, if you're coming in on Delta and you
Mhm.
use this code, boom,
Mhm.
you'll get
Yeah.
X amount. Everybody is looking for some kind of a discount,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Always. Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
All
good
right.
meeting. Very
Yeah.
good.
Yay.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yep.
All
All right.
right.
Till next Tuesday.
Yes, ma'am.
Alrighty. Have a good one.
You too,
Bye.
ladies. You too.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Just know that next week I am heading to Baltimore.
The 17th. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm going to be driving, so I'm going to be sending you all my information and sections, so I don't have to look at stuff while I'm driving.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Because I've been
Sounds
in
like a plan.
Baltimore, and then the following week, I think possibly at Florida.
Oh, well, the following week, I won't
You're
be
going to be in
available.
Tyler, yeah. You'll be in Tyler,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
if we can wrap up whatever we got to wrap up
yeah.
by
Next
the
week,
17th, by the
yeah,
20th, even.
yeah. That's why I'm going to put all my stuff in the section so we can talk about it, and I don't have to look up on the computer or anything.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, ladies. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
All
Thank you.
righty.
Thank you.
Bye.